Good morning, students. Welcome back to online classes. Let's continue the chapter. In previous class, you have already learned about the Saudi Arabia, all the 7 deserts, the journey of Saudi Arabia, the Arabian Peninsula, the neighboring countries of Saudi Arabia, lands, climate and water resources, and vegetation and wildlife of Saudi Arabia. Today we are going to start our next topic, that is life of the people in Saudi Arabia. The people of Saudi Arab can divided into 3 groups. 1. People living in oases. 2. People wandering from place to place. 3. People living in cities. So first we discuss about people living in oases. The life is an oasis is not so difficult. Permanent spring and underground water is available at such place. So most of the people living in an oasis are farmers. They grow wheat, barley, maize, cotton, sugarcane and vegetable. The most important trees are the date palm. In an oasis, the houses are made of sun-dry bricks. They have flat roofs and are very close to each other. So this is about the people, those who live in oasis. So student, as you know, oasis is the area where is some place in this desert underground waters are available in oasis. So the water is available in oasis. So the people living there are mainly farmer. Their main occupation is farming. They grow rice, wheat, maize, cotton, sugarcane and vegetables. And the important trees of oasis is date palm. Okay, student. And they made a house of sun-dry bricks, and the houses are very close to each other. This is the lifestyles of the people living in oasis. Okay. About 75% of Saudi Arabians are nomads. They are called Bedouin or nomads. Okay. They have no fixed homes. They are wandering tribes. They live in tent in the desert. They wear loose clothes. They have a headdress to protect themselves from the heat and dust of the desert. They keep wandering from place to place in search of new feeding grounds for their flocks. They pitch their tent wherever they find an oasis. They move in caravans with a long rows of camels. The camel is a very useful animal of the desert. It can move very easily on sand. It can live for many days without food and water. That is why it is called the sheep of desert. Second is your people wandering from place to place. So, the people, about 75% of Saudi Arabians are nomads. Nomads means people those who are living from place to place. Okay. They are called Bedouins. They have no fixed homes. They have wandering tribes. So moving here there for water. They live in tent and in a desert. They wear loose clothes because hot is too much there. So that's why they wear the loose clothes. And they have the headdress to protect themselves from the heat and dust of the desert. Wherever they find oases, they live there. Look at some pictures of Bedouins. The main occupation of Bedouins is rearing cattle, for which they move from place to place in search of pasture for their cattle. They sell their cattle and its products in the marketplace in village only. Even today have many people who follow Bedouins lifestyle. Though Many Bedouins are changing the lifestyle and they settle in a single town or in a one place. The camel is very useful animal for Bedouin peoples. They move when one place to another place. On that time, the main transport is they use, that is camel. That is why camel is called sheep of the desert, and camel can live for many days without water and food. Okay, student. Our third is your people living in cities. The third group of people are those who live in cities. The cities dwellers enjoy all the modern facilities of life. There are a number of modern cities in Saudi Arabia. They are Riyadh, Makkah, Ziyad, Husuf, Burandia and Medina. Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Makkah is the holiest place of the Muslim. It was here that Prophet Muhammad was born. Pilgrims from all parts of the world come here for Hajj. Riyadh is an important and busiest seaport. It has a big airport also. People from Asia and Africa come here by sea and air. From here, they go to Makkah. Riyadh has rich reserve of minerals oil, which is buried deep under its sand. Minerals oil is also called liquid gold also. It has made Riyadh a very rich city. Petrol costs a little over 1 real or about 7 rupee a liter. Almost all the big cities of Saudi Arabia have modern facilities. They are garden, parks, fountains, market, business center, educational institution and hospitals. Shops are folded with radio, television, translator, refrigerators, computers, cars, air conditioner, etc. So this is the people, those who live in cities. The people of Saudi Arabia is a very rich Arab is a very rich country. It has very vast deposit of petroleum. This is a natural resource that is found in Saudi Arabia. And the country makes money by selling this petroleum to other country. And by the money they earn, they selling petroleum, they build modern cities like Riyadh. As you know, Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia, and Jeddah. Jeddah is the important and busiest seaport of Saudi Arabia. So, and these two cities have all the modern facilities available, and the standard of living is also quite high. So maximum peoples from our India also live in these two main cities. Riyadh is an important busiest seaport, also a big airport also in Riyadh. From Asia and Africa, people are come here either by sea or by air. Okay, student. Makkah and Riyadh has rich reserves of mineral oil, which is buried deep under the sand. And mineral oil is called the liquid gold. Here the mineral oil is known by the liquid gold of the Saudi Arabia. And because of mineral oil, this Saudi Arabia is a very rich country in the world. And because of by the selling of mineral oil, Riyadh is also a very rich city. The cost of petrol here is 1 real or about 7 rupees per liter in this country. Here petrol rate is very less. Okay. Almost all the modern facilities are available here. For example, big cities of Saudi Arabia have all modern facilities like garden, fountains, markets, business center, educational institute, hospitals, shopping malls, television center. So these all facilities available in all the modern facilities in all the main two modern country, that is modern cities, that is Riyadh and Jeddah. Okay, student. Our next topic is trade and industry. Saudi Arabia has huge reserve of mineral oil. It earns huge amount of money from the sale of this oil. In fact, Mineral oil has made Saudi Arabia the richest country of the world. That is why mineral oil is called liquid gold by Saudi Arabians. Before the discovery of oil in the 1930th century, the country's main source of income was the tax on Muslim pilgrims who journeyed to the sacred cities of Mecca. Since then, drilling and refining of oil has become a largest industry in Saudi Arabia. Natural gas is also produced. There is almost no other mining in the country. Small quantities of cement, bricks, tiles, furniture and pottery are also produced in the country. Now, when we see the trade and industry of Saudi Arabia, we will notice that several large industries have been set up by Saudi Arabians. Okay. So you can see the picture of Riyadh. This is a picture of Riyadh and this is the picture of Jeddah. Okay. Using the money earned by selling petroleum, these industries are petroleum refining industries. Here many industries are developed only by the selling petroleum. So the first industry is the petroleum refining industries, iron and steel industry. They have cement industry, bricks and tiles industries. Okay, students. By selling petroleum, they made many other industries. Okay, and they build many other industry. For example, furniture, pottery also produced in this country. Earlier, when they didn't found the mineral oil, on that time they earn money by the Muslim pilgrims. But now they having huge amount of petrol. From there they earn the money. Our last topic is religious and language. Islam is the religious of the most Saudi Arabians. Arabic is their common language. However, English is widely used in business and international affairs. However, Saudi Arabians are very fond of poetic and recitations. The Bedouin peoples love to sing songs for bravers, wars, and love. Okay. The religion Islam was founded by Prophet Muhammad in Saudi Arabia. So, you all know Muslims follow the religion Islam. And when you see of Muslims from all over the world come to Mecca, which is the most important pilgrim center for them. This is Mecca and this is a holy place of the Muslim. Apart from this, there is another religious center called Medina. This is a picture of your Medina. It is the another pilgrim center of Muslim. So, two iconic Muslim pilgrim centers are present in Saudi Arabia. Their common language is Arabic and English is widely used in business and international affairs. Okay, student. So, this is about the religious and languages used by Saudi Arabians. So, now let us summarize what we have learned in this chapter. Now we know about Saudi Arabia, the land of hot sand. Okay. So, Saudi Arabia occupy about 90% of the Arabian Peninsula. You know what is Arabian Peninsula? The area which is covered from three sides from water. Okay. Most part of it is hot, dry and sandy desert. It lies between the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf. Arabic is the common language of Saudi Arabians. Most of them are Muslims. About 75% of Saudi Arabians are nomads, also called the Bedouins. Islam holiest cities Makkah and Medina are situated in this country. Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Huge reserves of mineral oil have made Saudi Arabia one of the richest countries in the world. That is why Saudi Arabia is called liquid gold of the country. Lastly, Saudi Arabia has set up itself as an excellent example as how a country can wisely make use of its natural resources and change a desert land into a rich country. Student, you know that Saudi Arabia is a desert land, hot sand, but by the use of its mineral oil, it's changed their desert land to rich country. Why Saudi Arabia now a richest country in this world. Okay, student. So that was all in this chapter. Hope you understand. Thank you.